Hi, my name is Aries, and I talk about books. Sometimes.
I talk today about something that I feel like is super under-discussed in the book community. There's a lot of talk around audiobooks. They are real books. They are not real books. You know, people talk about it. And that's all fine and dandy. Great. I'm glad that we are debating things in a civil manner, I feel like. I haven't seen any non-civil. I just, side hand comments, whatever. What's not discussed, though, is how narration impacts an audiobook experience. Now, I'm new to audiobooks. Like, this last month new. I've listened to Stephen King's It in the past, and I think that's it. Nope. I listened to one other book that I listened for a college English class that's not relevant, and I didn't love it, so whatever. I don't even remember the name. I just recently delved into audiobooks because I realized that I can up my reading numbers tremendously, like 3 times minimum as much. Reading can be done if I am listening to audiobooks while I sit at my desk job, right? I sit at a desk, I can just have my earbud in, I can do my work and listen to the audiobook, and it's all fine. I'm finding myself really, really, really suffering through these stories that have really terrible narration. And I don't know if this is because right now I'm exclusively listening to the Audible free ones, like the Audible exclusive ones. Because like I said, I'm new and I have no idea how to buy coins or credits. Can I buy them? Do I just have to wait for them to accumulate? Because I'm not having a good time. If you know how to do it, please tell me. But I feel like that, just because it's free, it shouldn't be terrible. And I don't, will I develop the ability to have the story and the terrible narration and not be affected by the terrible narration? Because that's one, I think, I don't want to get too far into the terrible narration. I'm going to talk about the books that I've listened to and stuff in the future. But I definitely do want to talk about how there have been at least 2 books that the narration really turned me off of the story. And it was a really cute story. It could be like the cutest story on the planet, a 5-star story. And the fact that the narration was terrible just makes me like, nope. One in particular, it was definitely a 4 or 5-star story. It was really, really cute, and it was a dual point of view from her point of view and his point of view. And his point of view really just made me hate the story. I gave it 2 stars. I don't know how to properly articulate the words that I'm thinking about the terrible narration and how to put it in a way that makes sense to other people's brains. That when they're breathy, if the story and the narration doesn't match, why are you narrating this story? I think I hate dual narration. I don't like whenever the POVs change. I understand why if it's a multiple POV story, I totally understand why they do it, but I just, in my brain, that's not how I do it. So I don't want it in my ear, go into my brain while I'm trying to listen to the story. I just want one person to narrate it all the way through. And I wish they had an option. I wish you could if it was 2 points of view, but you can just be but I want the single reading perspective. I think that would make it better too. Is this something that I will grow out of? Who knows? I can update in the future. Maybe if I get a better relationship with audiobooks, this will be a less scatterbrained bookish conversation. I don't know. I don't love it. I find myself, I'm suffering through it so that I can get my reading numbers that I want. That being said, the statistics and the numbers of it don't matter. But anyways, thank you so much for coming to my TED Talk, and I hope to see you in the next one. If you have not liked and subscribed, please go ahead and do that now, because I need the morale boost.